Good morning, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to another video. Today I'm excited because I just got a new fragrance that I'm going to open. So we're going to have an unboxing, and then I'm going to wear it for a while, and then we're going to do a review. So today we have the Allure Homme Édition Blanche by Chanel. This is a very special fragrance because they only carry it at the boutiques. You can't get this anywhere but Chanel boutiques. And I've heard that it is a very fresh and distinct fragrance. And they say that this one is sort of the most refined of all of the Allure family, and they compare it to like a perfectly tailored tuxedo. It's all about design and clean lines and simplicity and elegance. So, comes in the traditional box that most Chanel perfumes and colognes come in, with the cellophane. Just open her up. It's a black logo. Sometimes they do other colors, but this one's black. And the box is sort of a, I don't know, champagne metal, if that's a color. It's a cool color. I only get to do this once, so I'm making sure that the video is rolling here. This is my first unboxing, which is kind of exciting for me. I've never gotten to do one of these before. Pop her out of here. Okay, so the box is this smooth, oh wow. So the box is a smooth texture. There is some shine on the front and back, but the top and the sides are a matte and are actually a different color. I don't know if that's showing up. They're more of like a eggshell. And the front is that champagne gunmetal color, which is pretty cool. Okay. Pop you open. Indented logo. You open the holder, and we have the Allure Homme Édition Blanche. Very chic bottle, I think. This is the 3.4 milliliters, or 3.4 ounces, 100 milliliters rather. Now, I've done my research, and I believe when this first came out, it was an eau de toilette. It's now an eau de parfum, and I've read on some online forums that supposedly it has changed. I have never encountered the eau de toilette or smelled it, so I can't speak to that, but I'm going to be reviewing the Allure Homme Édition Blanche Eau de Parfum. I'm just going to put this on and see what we think. I'm going to walk around for a couple days. Alright, we are back. It's been about a week, and I have my Allure Homme Édition Blanche here. I've worn it several days, and I've really noted the dry down, how long it wears, the projection, all those great things. But first I want to talk a little bit about the notes in this fragrance. I have my notes here, so I'm just gonna, there's a lot in this one. So it's kind of a little bit more of an oriental scent. It's a little like zestier than I was expecting. So there's sandalwood, tonka bean, white musk, Haitian vetiver, some amber, ginger, and vanilla. So it's a sort of like cool, like really zesty, deep scent, but not overpowering. There's a spicy element with white and pink pepper, woody cedar note, and then what I really get when I first smell this is the fresh kind of lemon and bergamot, real citrus accord. But as it wears, you start to get like the more oriental aspects of it, the really zesty quality, the tonka bean, the white musk, all that stuff. And one of the things about Allure, knowing Chanel fragrances and the Chanel fragrance line really well, all the Allure scents, whether they're men's or women's, any of them are concentrated a little bit differently than a lot of scents. Most scents have like top notes, middle notes, and base notes. So you get like top notes first, and then you're gonna get like the middle notes. The top notes wear down, and then when it really wears low, you'll get the base notes. The Allure fragrance is all that. Men's and women's aren't really like that. They say that they have 4 facets, kind of like a diamond, and that this is why it's called Allure, because depending on your body chemistry, what your skin is made up of, certain elements in your skin, maybe the heat, the humidity of the environment that you're in, the 4 aspects of the diamond are going to come through and have their own unique interplay. So none of the Allure fragrances really smell exactly the same on anybody, more so than even like regular pyramid fragrances with that dry down. The Allure doesn't really have a dry down, and it's true. Especially, this fragrance I've only smelled on myself, but I can say the Allure women's, having worked with those fragrances, Allure Eau de Parfum, it's like it can smell so different on different people, and I've really encountered that. So the 4 diamonds in this are fresh, oriental, spicy, and woody, with a lot of oriental notes in this. So it's a great scent. My coffee here, so that. Yeah, I immediately get that lemon and bergamot and that kind of citrus, like citrus accord. But there's a lot of the woody and the oriental and the spicy in there. And I find that the lemon does sort of die down a little bit as it goes on. I almost get like a lemon pie, sort of really sweet, like from the get-go. But then there's all this wood and this interplay of the vanilla and the ginger, the amber, and all of those notes. So, having talked about the notes, and we talked about the image, the ultimate refinement, it's somebody that has a really like keen eye for design and style. I want to talk about the projection and the wearability, how long this fragrance is going to wear. So I've noticed that the projection doesn't seem to be super far-reaching. Like most Chanel fragrances, they stay close to the body. I think if I would walk by somebody on the street or maybe be in the train, they would catch, just a little hint of probably a little bit of the oriental and the lemon notes, and with this sort of tantalize. But it's not a fragrance that's really strong and powerful, even though it does have a lot of those oriental and zesty notes, which normally connotate a stronger, more intense fragrance. This one is still pretty light, and I think you can see that in the bottle design. The other thing I noticed with this fragrance, and I have a theory on why this is it does not stay on the skin noticeably very long. Like after about an hour and a half, 2 hours, it is noticeably dried down. So yesterday I wore this, and I've been wearing it a couple days, and normally I'll do 2 or 3 sprays of a fragrance. Yesterday I did 5 of this, just to see how it would be. I did 3 on the chest and then 1 on each wrist, and I noticed it did stay longer. I felt like it was pretty strong in the beginning, but it did dissipate still throughout the day, so after maybe a couple hours I didn't really notice it. But I have a theory about this. This fragrance dissipates quickly. A couple other really great ones, like a lot of the Creed scents that aren't Creed has different types of bottles reflecting of like the different line of scents. So they have a line that's the Les Exclusives of Creed, and then they have other ones that are inspired by travels by the perfumer Creed, and they also dissipate really quickly, like even quicker than this one. And I was talking to one of my friends that works at Neiman's with me, the Creed rep, and I was saying, well, why do you think that is? And we came up with a theory that scents like this that are exclusive, that are really high end, that are about men of style or taste, or they're kind of almost like men that go to special occasions, men that maybe go to the opera or the theater or a nice dinner and are with people. My theory is that they've constructed this fragrance, and the other houses construct fragrances that are sort of like a burst of fragrance for an hour or two and then dissipate. So let's say you're going to go to dinner and you want to, have a beautiful smell, something that is going to be memorable and unique to you. And then you're going to go out and see a show, you're going to go see Hamilton or Book of Mormon or something, or you're going to, go to the ballet or the opera or whatever people do, and you don't want to overpower everyone around you. My theory is that fragrances like this, they call it like it's like a tuxedo scent, so that connotates to me going to the opera, or a lot of these Creed scents, and there's a few other lines that like the scents smell great and then they're gone. I almost feel they're constructed that way for people that don't want to be overpowering in a theater. So That's the only thing that I could see people kind of being like, well, I don't like this scent because it doesn't stay on my skin. Very fair point. But I almost like that because I don't feel like I need to worry about, you know, am I gonna like be stinking up the place with my beautiful scent, you know, bothering the people next to me, in front of me if I'm going out in public, like to see a show or something, which I do love to do. Feel free to shoot me any questions. I love to chat about fragrance with anybody. And my mom was in the city. She came to Chicago, but she wasn't feeling well one day, and then the next day we were going to shoot, and she got frightened, like stage fright. Like she doesn't like to see herself on camera. So I know I talked about my mom coming to the city, but she's been here. She left and went back to Pennsylvania. So maybe another time we'll do like a makeup for moms video or something. And let me know if you guys want to see anything. I know I'm always talking about fragrances and reviewing them and all of that, but I would love to also... My boyfriend's here. Hi, Dan. Hi. I'm recording a video. Want to say hi? He's shy, maybe. I don't know. It smells good. He doesn't want to say hi because he's shy of the internet. Anyway, that's all. So let me know if you guys want to hear anything about skincare or like makeup. I'm thinking of venturing into that. I know I'm just covering fragrance right now, but please comment below and subscribe if you want. This is Daniel, and the nose knows.